Yeah, that was creepy. Hey guys, and welcome to the summit. Welcome to a Blu-ray update. And guys, this is a historic Blu-ray update. Guys, this will be my final Blu-ray update in this room. Yeah, guys, like I said in my Blu-ray collection video a long time ago, you can go and check it out. It's over an hour long. Talk about all my Blu-rays, excluding the ones I'm going to talk about today. I am moving. I am leaving this room. The summit is relocating to a different peak on the Bluray Mountain. Everything will pretty much stay the same, but I'm getting my own place, guys. So I'm getting out of this room, and this will be the last Blu-ray update here. So guys, this is a special video, and if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore in my first ever video. You can go back and check it out. It's a Blu-ray collection, and it's possibly the worst video I think I've ever done. I don't like it, and my stuff keeps going off. I'll look at that later. I'm wearing the hat, I'm wearing the shirt, and this is just going to be a fun Blu-ray update. And let's just jump into it, guys. Russell Crowe, Ridley Scott, Gladiator. Guys, I love this movie, and it fits right in with my Sword and Sandal collection. You know I had the double feature of Troy and Gladiator, and I had to pick up the Gladiator singular edition because, you know, for a while there I was getting double features and triple features and stuff like that, and I think it just takes away from your collection when you have something like that, so sacrificing more space, I picked up Gladiator. The next one I have for you guys is another Ridley Scott film, Orlando Bloom, Kingdom of Heaven. Guys, I love this movie. I love the Crusades. It was one of my favorite times to study when I was in high school in history class. And it's just really interesting, and it's a really good film. And guys, if you have not seen it, please check out the unrated director's cut version. So much better than the one that they released in theaters. Love it. Even though it is a little long. It's pushing, I think it's over 3 hours. But it is pretty awesome, so definitely check it out. Bring on the hay, guys. Pain and Gain, Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, Michael Bay. You know, to be honest with you guys, I actually enjoyed this film. I didn't really hate it like everyone else did. I thought The Rock was funny, so funny in this movie, and Mark Wahlberg. Hey, I'll be stepfather by next week. I loved him in this movie. Really, you could tell he was really having fun with the role, and you know, he worked with Michael Bay again, so he obviously liked it. Doom with Karl Urban and The Rock. Not the best film in the world, definitely not the best video game movie ever made, but this has one of the coolest first-person action scenes I think I've ever seen in a movie. Plus, The Rock is really likable, and Karl Urban is just badass in this movie. Not really the Doom movie people were looking for. If you want to see the Doom movie, definitely don't watch this. Watch Pandorum instead. But this is a fun popcorn flick, and maybe I'll do a From the Shelf video on this. So let me know down in the comments if you guys would like me to do a From the Shelf video for Doom. I'll be honest with you guys, I've never seen this movie, but had to get it. Executive Decision with Kurt Russell and Steven Seagal. I had to pick it up, guys. Basically, Die Hard on a plane with Steven Seagal and Kurt Russell. Who doesn't want to watch that? Backdraft, guys. Just an all-star cast. I mean, we got Kurt Russell, William Baldwin, Scott Glenn, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Donald Sutherland, Robert De Niro. Directed by Ron Howard? Who's not going to watch this? I actually have seen this movie a couple times on DVD when I was a little kid. My parents love this movie, and I like Ron Howard. I mean, I like most of the movies he's directed. He's pretty awesome, and there aren't very many movies about firefighters, and I actually really like having this in my collection. Great movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I've actually never seen this movie. I've seen the original. I've seen parts. I actually haven't seen part 3. I've seen part 4, The New Generation with Matthew McConaughey. Oh god. Both remakes, well actually the remake and the prequel to the remake, and the one that they put out in theaters, 3D, is, it looks like it's a fun, weird time, so I definitely want to check it out. If you've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, please let me know down in the comments. What did you think of the film? Cabin Fever, directed by Eli Roth. I actually really, really love this movie. It was one of the first horror movies that I really remember from my teens, And if there's any fans of Boy Meets World, you'll never look at Sean the same way again. More hate, guys, more hate. Here it comes. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. Guys, I actually kind of really like this movie, and I definitely am doing a from the shelf video for this, so look out for that. It's not a bad remake, and like I said in my Wes Craven tribute video, if the Nightmare on Elm Street, the original Wes Craven movie, did not come out, I think this would be a pretty good standalone slasher. So definitely watch my from the shelf video for A Nightmare on Elm Street. So what I have for you next is a cinematic masterpiece. I absolutely love this film. I think it got snubbed at the Oscars when it came out, and just the stars in this movie, the star power, it's crazy. I absolutely loved every performance in this film. I can't wait anymore. I have to show you guys. Legend of Hercules. I'm sorry guys. I actually really hate this pest. I hate this movie. It's so bad. Yeah, this is horrible. And I will tell you why I bought this movie. 1 second. So I was at 2nd and Charles picking up some movies, and I saw something that I've been trying to find on Blu-ray for the longest time, and I finally found it, but it was in a DVD case. So here it is. The Descent, a really awesome horror movie, and one of the only recent horror movies where the sequel is just as good as the original. So I had to pick it up on Blu-ray, but I only got the DVD cover. So I had to find a Blu-ray that I didn't really want, because finding those replacement cases is just a bitch, and I didn't want to do it. So I picked up Legend of Hercules. So now I'm going to switch that shit out. Hold up a second. And there we go, guys. A Blu-ray case version of The Descent. Alright, guys. So I had the first 2 Blade movies. I had to get Blade Trinity. And there's a reason why it's in the packaging, and I will explain that at the end of the video. Blade Trinity. Not the best in the series, but it's okay. It's directed by David S. Goyer, who wrote the first 2, and wrote a lot of the very beginning and present superhero movies. So, I don't know. I had to get it. I had to complete it. Guys, trilogies, they're hard not to complete, and I had to get this one. And Ryan Reynolds, 3 different superheroes? Really? Another one still in the case, guys, and like I said, it was part of that double feature that I had to get rid of. Troy, starring Brad Pitt. Guys, such an epic movie. It's huge. It's such an epic film, and Brad Pitt is so awesome as Achilles in this movie. Eric Bana, also great. Peter O'Toole, Orlando Bloom. Just an awesome cast. Very beautiful. It's a very cinematic film, if that makes sense for you guys. Just an underrated film as well. Super, super underrated. So if you haven't checked out Troy, I implore you to go check it out. So as I said a very long time ago, I don't even know if you guys remember this, I'm trying to get a lot of the classics in horror on Blu-ray. A lot of The Evil Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, all those like older slashers from the 80s and 70s and stuff like that. So I had to pick up The Stepfather. Now this is actually the remake of The Stepfather. And what I was trying to say earlier is I'm trying to get all those classics in their remakes. So I need to look out for the original Stepfather. If I can find it on Blu-ray. If it exists, please let me know down in the comments. The Stepfather. The original Carrie. Still have to pick up the Carrie remake. And I've seen this movie. Sissy Spacek is just so incredible in this film. Such an awesome actress for way back in the day. One of the original paranormal films. I actually really like this. With her witch-like powers and shit like that. That is really badass. And it's just a classic film. If you have not seen this, you definitely need to check it out. Carrie. Good Night, Mommy. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this film. I watched the trailer and it was really creepy, guys. So I will probably do a review on this, a from the shelf video. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that video. Alright guys, so that's it for the Blu-rays, but I have one more pop figure. And if you follow me on Instagram, follow me if you haven't, I picked up the Nightwing pop figure. Most of you probably don't know, Nightwing is probably my 3rd favorite superhero. I even like him better than Batman sometimes. Yeah, I said it. And I needed him to guard my Blu-rays, guys. So I'm going to add him to the collection right now. And I had to put him next to Hal Jordan. DC Brothers Unite. So guys, that has been it for my last Blu-ray update in this room. And now here's the special announcement. I'm going to do a video that I've never done before, and it's an unboxing video, but not really. I'm going to call it an unsealing video. Now, if you noticed, some of those Blu-rays had the stickers on them and packaging and stuff like that. And I'm going to do a really stripped down video with less lights. Going to be in front of the collection, but I'm going to be undoing all of those cases for you guys and talking about the movies and life in general and just stuff like that. So guys, if you want to check out that video, I would really appreciate it. I'm going to talk about upcoming things for the channel, what I'm doing with the apartment, a whole bunch of stuff. So definitely check out that video if you want a little bit more into the personal side of Zack vs. the Bluray Mountain. That video will be up very soon. And guys, if you have not checked out Tim from the Late Reviews, bam, you should definitely check him out because we are still doing the Alien retrospective. I just reviewed Alien 3. You can definitely check that out on my channel. And over on Tim's, he reviewed Alien 4 Resurrection. So you definitely need to check that out as well. And then pop back over here because I'm going to be reviewing AVP, Alien vs. Predator. I'm not ready for it. I can't do it. Alright guys, so I guess that's it for this Blu-ray update video, life update video. If you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, comment down below. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram because you know I have them. And guys, most importantly, this has been Zack vs. the Bluray Mountain. Stay metal, my friends.